Hey guys, it's me Simone. Welcome back to my channel. I've been starting all my videos off the same way. I've been gone for a while. So the reason I haven't been posting too much videos and I haven't been doing too many videos, I actually did a couple. I haven't posted them though. It's because I got injured at work, and so I have been doing like light duty. They suspect I have a herniated disc, but I haven't got my x-rays to prove it yet, or my MRI yet to prove it, just because workers' comp, you know, they slow. And so that's kind of what I've been doing. I haven't been able to really sit down and craft because sitting down for long periods of time hurt my back, and it hurt a lot of things too. And standing up too wasn't the best. I can do that more now. So I've been down since October, end of October. So that's been a thing. And I've been feeling a little better, but they say normally, well, I googled it, normally says it takes could take up to 3 months for a herniated disc to heal. I'm at month 1. I'm feeling a little bit better, but I don't want to push it and make it worse, just because I'm starting to push past the symptoms of it, because I got inflamed really badly. It's a whole thing. So I had some real nice painful weeks at work, because my job does not want anybody who's on workers' comp to stay at home. They do not want to pay you to stay at home. They want you to come to work. You make more money to come work, but regardless, I would rather like stay at home and rest, do my exercises, than to sit here and do nothing at the job and be in pain because of the environment. But whatever, that's off that topic. So you see where I was at. And then I pondered ending my channel. So the reason I say that is because I started this channel as a way of to find a community. There are not a lot of craft stores in my area, or local ones. They're like, you know, the big chains, Michael's, Joann, Hobby Lobby. I have all of those. And we did actually have a local craft store. It was a scrapbooking store, but they closed down a few years back, shortly after I found them. I think they were open for maybe a year or two, when I realized they were actually even there. They weren't the best location to get business, but regardless, I went there for a few bits. But there are sometimes I don't like going to craft locations sometimes, because as a young crafter, I get those weird responses. I don't know if anyone else has gotten them or gotten them before, being a little younger than like the majority of the crafters out there. I don't know, but I get like those weird, like what's the best way to explain it? Basically, they kind of talk to me like I'm a child. So right now I'm 25, and I know I'm younger than most of them in there, by a few years, or you know, by a lot of years. But I personally don't like being spoken to like I'm 10, 8, 7. And I got that a few times there, not by like the people who own the store, but you know, the people who came in. I was doing a crop with them. It was a Prima day, and the lady came up to me. She's like, "Oh, what are you doing over here?" And I'm just like, wait, what? Who are you talking to? I'm not. There were some kids in there who were crafting with their family, their friends. I mean, their mom. But I'm like, lady, the girls over there who are 12 and 7 are over there. I'm 20 something. Why are you talking to me like I'm a kid? Like I'm like super young. I didn't like it, but I get that response sometimes. And then we do have a craft. What do you call it? It's a craft show. I think it's the best way to describe it. Bunch of different vendors come over, or it's a craft fair. Because when I say craft fair, I think of people selling crafty goodies. So I don't know, maybe they call it a craft show, and basically, you know, like a bunch of different vendors come and sell different things locally. So like different vendors, like or small shops who sell craft supplies will come and sell their items at the show. It's a good show. It costs like $5 to get in. A lot of different companies come, or representatives, or just shops come and set up and sell the things, and you can buy them in person. I've been there one time. It's okay. You need some good money, but it's okay. I don't know if it was 100% worth it, but I don't know. Because to me, like, the benefit of going to a craft show in person is to be able to get everything, not to wait for shipping and handling and stuff, but to pay $5 at the gate, especially shipping and handling. I'm like, for all this, I can just go online and buy it. I don't know. That's kind of how I thought about it. But I don't know if it's like the YouTube algorithm, but I haven't been getting a lot of views on my channel or interaction, and it does help. And I do want to talk to y'all, you know, communicate and craft together. So it has kind of made me a little sad about that. So if you could please hit the bell notification and comment and like the video so more people can find it, and then so you are notified when I post videos. Because I want to post the tutorials that you all want me to post, but then I get to a point where I post the tutorials that you ask for and no one watches the video. So that's kind of where I'm at this moment with all that. So it kind of made me a little upset. I took a little break from that because I wasn't enjoying it like I used to. So it's been pondering through my head. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I love crafting. I love crafting on y'all. I love showing all the crazy ideas that get in my head. But you know, the reason I started this, you know, I want to keep that reason and the purpose and the drive. And if it doesn't happen, it kind of makes you a little sad, you know. But regardless, I've been doing a lot of shopping. Okay. Not really. I did a craft haul for my birthday, which I haven't posted yet, which should be posted shortly before this one. For my birthday, I got some birthday money, so I went a little crazy. I just did of course, Spellbinders. I got the Spellbinders foil press, and I wanted to use it, but I didn't have any foiling dies to use it. So when I saw they had another warehouse sale, I jumped on that. I jumped on that sale so I could get my items at a good price, because I don't have time to paying, you know, full value price point for these items. Like, that's ridiculous. So what you see me doing now is since I have been buying a few items here and there and stuff, I have been wanting to make sure I go through and inventory all of my items that I bought. Oh, those are so I want to go through and do all that, so the items are all inventoried. Oh, that's what that one is. And put away, because I have a lot of those bins that you come to bring in the camera full of like stamps, dies that I purchased and I haven't inventoried them yet. So I want to do that. So they are all accounted for. And I can move on. So what I basically wanted to do is, I thought about this process. Y'all see me talk about my inventory process for my dies. I'm still doing that, but I'm like uber behind with all the new dies I purchased from Scrapbooking Made Simple and what's out Spellbinders and stuff. I can't think of them. And so I've been wanting to basically get these babies done get them ready to go, and I thought of a better process to do it. So basically what I thought of after I did the process was it would have been smarter for me to go through all my dyes and go through my dyes, put them all in the packaging, separate all of them, and put them all in the sleeves and everything, separate them and organize them, and then go through all of them and die cut them and put them in their, you know, coordinating space. Then to go through and I'm trying to find the size I want. I don't remember the name of this font that I chose. Oopsies. What'd she do? Did I unplug something? Okay. Then to go through then to go through everything and have to inventory everything. I mean, go through each dye in as I come across it, die cut it, then try to put it in a section and make it line up and make sense. And then I had regrets about how I placed things in the binder because it just didn't make sense to me anymore. And I should have went through all the dyes, and then I could have grouped them all on one page if they were similar, so I could find them better. And it kind of makes me want to go through my entire inventory binder and redo it. So I decided I would just do this method first because it makes way more sense. And that's what I've been doing. So what I'm doing for my dyes, because some of these are branded dyes, not all my dyes are from AliExpress. So the branded dyes, I'm going on the bottom of them and labeling them with their brands and their name. So if y'all want to know, like, these are the Fun Stampers Journeys medallion die set. It says decorative medallion die set. I'm not gonna put decorative, it's medallions. Like, make sure, did I spell it correctly? So that's what I'm going through and doing for these. Oh, I'm messing my trash can over there. So I can throw away the packaging, because I know if it's still in its packaging, I haven't touched it, because I don't leave what I have opened in packaging unless the packaging was like a big packaging or something. And then some of these I'm gonna wait. So like this one, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this one. This one's a set, but it's not like a set that it has to be together. This can be used separately, so I think I am going to separate them and then put these in a folder. I just went online and bought some more of my die pockets because I realized I didn't have that many. I mean, I could have put in the back, but I feel like I won't look in here for the. I mean, I could look in them because they technically do go together, kind of. It's a label, and then you can put these sentiments in it. So they do go together, but at the same time, you could put any sentiment here. Like I can write a sentiment there, so it doesn't have to go together. That's the thing. So since it doesn't have to go together, I don't think I'm going to keep them together. But for these, I'm going to remove them. So spell binders. So I'm abbreviating on here. Spell binders is SPB. Fun Stampers Journey, you know, FSJ. And then I kind of put the name of the items. And then make sure they can fit, because some of these guys might be a little too big for the little pockets I have. These are CD pockets, and this one's way too big, but it may fit. This one, this is a 6x6 pocket sleeve. This one, yeah, it fits this one much better. Let's see. Yep, fits like perfectly. It's just a shy too big for the other one. Okay, sorry. This pocket is 6x6. I use this for my stencils. Here's the brand. I'll link below. So I'm using those for my bigger ones that can't fit in the small ones. Oh, I'm about to throw away a die, guys. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. I'm about to throw away this tiny little die. Okay, and now I'll put this up. Oh, I already put that off. Okay, so. Fun Stamper's Journey, and this is called the banner. Okay, and I'm using my Brother P-Touch. I got this a few years back actually, but it was on a Black Friday sale for $9. I jumped at that sale because I've always wanted P-Touch or a label maker, and you kind of go label crazy. It's a good machine. I love my label maker, but you surprisingly can find label makers at like the thrift store. They're older ones, but you can actually find them. My mom found a label maker at the thrift store. It's pretty old. The refills, since it was so old, the refills are actually kind of expensive, and there weren't a lot of like alternatives. I buy the knockoff brands refills. I'm not about to sit here and buy no name brands. There's only a few companies out there, mostly printers, that really, the printer really will care, actually does care a little bit that you did that. So when I'm still on Fun Stamper's Journeys, I'm just going to use a bunch of Fun Stamper Journeys items. So I'm going to take that thing off. So these stamps. This is a sentiment, so I'm going to push that over. So I'm trying to do too is keep them in a line with like what they keep their organization stuff, like backgrounds. So I have to go through and revamp everything. But I'm going to do it section by section because, I'm pretty sure since I last did my inventory, will this fit in this sleeve? Yeah, it should. If not, I'm cutting it. I'm pretty sure since I did my last inventory, I've like quadrupled my dies, not my stamps. I really have not been on too much of a stamp kick. I actually been wanting to get like rubber ones, but that's about it. I have not been on a stamp kick at all. So this just helps me. This is helpful, and I'm putting the bottom because the top parts of these normally get the number and letters I always put on them for the bins they go in, and then where they're going to be placed in the book. So I can throw that packaging away. You can keep the packaging if you want to. I don't like keeping packaging because I just don't, it's like necessary. It's not necessary to me to keep the packaging or nothing. Look at that, guys. I stamps this. So that's so cool. And I mean, it's up to y'all on this. It's gonna be real tight because these are both so thick. It's gonna be a real tight fit, but it's hexagon. These names are so like kind of basic, but I'm telling you, this works so well. I do think I'm gonna move some of my things, like the dies that I use the most, I'm gonna put on near my table, and the dies I don't use as much, I'm going to put them off. I got these small baskets. Did I cut it enough? I use small baskets from Dollar Tree, and I'm gonna put like my dies I use, like my my shape dies. I'm gonna put them in here and put them like either on my table, or I'm going to put them like under my table in little shelves I made, because I pull those out the most. And the ones I don't pull out the most, I'm gonna put them in the die Razzcogs that I have that has my Gemini sitting on top of it. I do need to get better at organizing my Razzcogs, guys. Oh my gosh. I don't know why. I have 2 Razzcogs. Well, actually, I have 3 Razzcogs in my room right now. Okay, one of my Razzcogs is... okay, one of my... I'm trying to think this through. One of my Razzcogs, I put a bunch of mixed media. But, like, the only thing that's organized is, like, the top basket. And the other 2 are just, like, random junk that I threw in there. I'm just like, why did I do that? So... that's what I want to get better at. Is like making sure I have all the shelves like organized and ready to go, because this doesn't make any sense. Like this, I have like stuff spilling out my desk. My desk is a hot mess. Like I just didn't clean it at all. Did a haul, kept moving. So with these, I think I will label these anyways, because these do have a name on them. But I think I will label them anyways. And I normally do not keep my die in the front. I do keep it in the back because it's harder. I don't know. I like having it in the back because for me it feels harder to see, especially if you have like, especially if the die has a lot of bits and pieces. This one's more simple. This is the haul I did. It's so hard to get out. Okay, that came out. But this stamp won't come out. Guys, leave. And sometimes I do keep the packaging in there, like for one of my stamps. Actually, I did keep the packaging from Concord and Knife. I don't know why, I just liked it. So I could keep this packaging if I really wanted to. I don't mind keeping the packaging inside the sleeves sometimes, depending on the brand, or I just really wanted to keep it. Other times, nope. I ain't got time for all that. But I think I'm gonna have to go through my stamps again and do another destash. I'm trying to get better at like buying habits, one, and yeah, that's really about buying habits. Because I've noticed sometimes I'll buy a stamp set. I used to do this a lot. So like I'll watch somebody show a stamp set, and let's say it's from Simon Says Stamp. Y'all know Simon Says Stamp, and a lot of brands are really expensive and they're not like the cheapest or more affordable options. And the only way I get some of these items anyways, like the only reason I have these Studio Katia stamps in the first place is because they were BOGO. They were 15, no, this was 30, right? Yeah, it was buy one get one free. So if you want to get a stamp, it was buy this stamp, get this one free, and then it was for both of them. So if you want to get the die set, you got the stamp and die set, you get the stamp and die set of this one for free. So it was like whatever you wanted to pick, you get the other one for free. So the stamp's just $15. So if you bought this stamp, you get the other stamp for free, which would make it about $7.50, right? Yeah. Or like, would that be $7.50? Or like $7.40 something, like $7.90 something. I don't know, but whatever. I don't got time for all that. But that's what it basically would do. 100%. And so made each I got the stamp and die set because I wanted to, and I just don't see myself trying to cut this big old flower out. I mean, I would if I had to, but I didn't want to. So I made these about $15, and I made this because it was $30, I think. Yeah, $30. So I made each stamp and die set $15, and then made the stamp and a die like $7.50 each, which is a great deal. I would pay that off of AliExpress or like any other website regardless. $7 for a stamp set is not too bad for me. $15 for this little, is that 4x6? Yeah, no, I don't understand. Like, I just don't. Maybe that's my problem. I just don't understand why it's so expensive. And like back in the day, why is it so expensive, guys? I don't understand. So I'm gonna keep all my holiday ones, and this is technically a holiday one because it has the. I forgot I even got this one. This will be so cute on some like cards, or like. I'm excited to use this baby. You can make a little wreath with this. But I think this is holiday. This is seasonal. Which I think would include my holiday, because seasonal and holiday, I think I want to kind of put them together. Oh, look at that. It has this on it. Oh, that's so cool. So I won't need to label these. Does that fit in here? Barely. The one thing like inventorying these babies are so stuck. What was I saying, guys? I don't know. What's the train of thought? Wait, is this? No, it's sentiments. Okay, it's not season. But oh yeah, I remember what I was saying. Getting better at spending habits. So sometimes I'll see a stamp set, you know, that I saw someone use in like a YouTube video. I'm like, oh, that's such a cute stamp set. I go and try to find it through their link. It's like really expensive. I don't want it. And I'm like, whatever. I'm not going to get it because it's so expensive. And then I'll see it on like AliExpress or something. And I'll snag it up and grab it really quickly. And I kind of think to myself, like, did I get it? Because like I really